we look at what Principia-Logico indicates is that it was the unraveling of my mind as a schizophrenic when I had been placed under custody a few times because I didn't understand what was wrong with me. So I would write a lot, but I wouldn't write poetry like I was used to. I started writing things I'd learned earlier on about philosophy, biology, mathematics, things I'd studied long before or alongside poetry. So the writing style and the vernacular for it was that of transforming from not just a poet into different fields, and typically poets don't explore anything outside of theology or mythology. I think the difference in doing math and science is more the era of what's presented with the internet. That as a poet in our investigations, we tend to be engineers now or in technology. So the idea of writing a book on math and science was actually something capable of what a poet could do. Then with the dialogue in the book, it would be from the point of view of getting my mind oriented to continue work in the field of poetry, not just in that scope of time, but permanently to organize what psychosis is and what inventions we can come up with when our mind has been altered naturally and not from substance. It was a rabbit hole when I finally came to the conclusion that Numetric actually is viable in biochemistry, quantum physics, and other fields of mathematics, that it actually is applicable to everything I could apply it to, and it made visceral sense that there should be an existential mathematics system if there is a essential or universal mathematics system. So in that ascertain, it meant that I had created an invention like Euclid with geometry, algebra with algebra, or Newton or Leibniz with calculus, that much like how those fields formulated over the course of time, that Principia-Logico in fact was a mathematical invention by a poet much like Leibniz.